Hey, this is Chris, but my friends call me Stones. Thanks for checking out my channel and thanks for checking out my latest video. In today's video, I decided to do something a little bit different because I got a message this morning on, actually a couple messages this morning on some of the items that I'm selling on eBay, and I kind of wanted to share with you why I've gotten to the point where I think responding to people on eBay about your items is kind of fruitless. It's a waste of time, either because the questions they're asking are already self-explanatory in the listing, or they're trying to lowball you, they're asking something really ridiculous. They're requiring something that's really not reasonable, or it is an appropriate question, or it is a reasonable question, and when you answer with them with the information that you think that they would want to hear to purchase the item, you don't get any sales out of it. So based on all those different situations that happen to me time and time again, I've gotten to the point where I just feel like I'm not going to answer any questions on eBay. And I know some of the guys on YouTube, they don't bother with them. So I just wanted to go through some of the questions that I've gotten through the eBay messaging system. Ask me different questions about certain things and how this kind of is a pointless endeavor, I guess. So first of all, how many people liked the new beta system, the messaging system? I don't like it. And even though it looks better and it looks like more of like a instant messaging service like you get through Instagram, or just text messaging someone, it looks cleaner. It puts all the messages together instead of different parts like the old system does. There is no way to reply with an offer, if you've noticed that. If, like, for example, this watch, if I wanted to send an offer to this person who contacted me, because sometimes that happens, they'll contact me and say, hey, will you take $30 for this? And I would say, yeah. And then I would send them an offer. Well, there is no button to do that in the new messaging system. It's gone. So what I have to end up doing, if that were the case, I would have to switch back over to Classic View, switch back, go into the message, and now you see the offers there, the reply with offer. It's not in the new messaging system, and I don't know. I'm sure eBay has heard about that so far, so I don't know if they're going to change that or not. And then I end up switching back over to the new beta system. So it looks cleaner. It just doesn't work. It doesn't have all the features that it should. So here we go with the questions. So the first person was on this watch, this Apple Watch. They asked, hello, does the Apple Watch Series 3 you're selling work? And if you go to the listing, it says it's an Apple Watch Series 3 smartwatch, 42mm silver aluminum case, as is, parts only, and it's listed under the condition for parts are not working. So again, I don't know why they bothered with that question, why they wasted my time. I still responded. Then I have got this question this morning, and someone asked me how much would I charge them just for the Knuckles figure. So this is a lot of 4 different Sonic the Hedgehog action figures, and they want the red one here at the top right. And I don't deal with these. I very rarely make an exception, and I haven't responded to this person yet. But the reason why I don't would do something like this is that, one, they're going to assume that because the price on this is $55 for all 4, they're going to expect that they're going to get just one of them for 1/4 of that price. And it doesn't work that way. When I put a large collection of things together, when there's more than one, normally they're getting a discount for buying all of them. I didn't take the full value of each figure and add those up and create the price. They're probably paying 25% less or even more. So the second thing is, each one of these figures have different values. So the Knuckles is probably the one that's worth the most. So if I were to sell that, it's probably going to be much more than just 1/4 of the price of $54, which is what, like $16, something like that. Or is it $14? It's going to be much more than $14 or $15. It's probably going to be more like $20 or $25. And the chances are, when I tell them that, they're not going to want that. Their expectations is that they were going to get it for a lower price. The second problem with this is if I agree to doing that, I would have to, in order for me to sell Knuckles to this person directly, and to no one else, I would have to modify this current listing so that it's just for the Knuckles. And all I would do is I would go into the photo, crop out everyone, but I would just zoom into just Knuckles, so it just shows Knuckles. And then I would change the listing to say that it's only for Knuckles. And then I would change the price according to the price that we agreed upon. Then I would have to create a brand new listing for the other three, which means I would have to take them out of storage, set up the photo, take the photo, create a new listing, which is going to take time. And then on top of that, once I've ended this listing because the person bought just Knuckles from me, I'm going to lose the 23 watchers that are currently on this listing. When I create a new listing for the other three, those watchers are going to go away. So I'm going to lose the opportunity of selling all of these instead of just one, just by agreeing to sell just the one to this person. The last problem is by removing one, I decrease the desire for the other three. These 23 people are probably interested in this because it's 4 action figures. So once I list it if I list it again with just 3, there's probably not going to be as much appeal or desire for just those 3. So it's working against me in many different ways. The time, the effort, the watchers that I'll lose. It all adds up to it wouldn't be beneficial for me to do that. Now, whether I'm going to explain this to this guy or not, I don't know. But long story short, I'm not going to get a sale out of that. Then go to another question. Is this item used? It's for a vintage New Era Pro model. We'll go into the description. NFL Baltimore Ravens football snapback cat hat new. And, as you can see, it shows in the pictures there's tags on it. And it's also listed in condition of new with tags. So again, a question I shouldn't have to have answered because it was pretty apparent that there was a new hat. Now, I still answered them. Now, did I get the sale out of it? Nope. Didn't buy it, and that was, a few days ago? Then this person has sent me 2 questions so far. Question asked me, I need to make sure of the size. Is it XL? 2XL or 3XL are all listed in the listing. Thank you. And if you go into the listing, it says it's an extra large shirt. 2010 Harley-Davidson Boston Paul Revere Patriot Rider double-sided extra large shirts. So it says extra large. And then, I didn't do a picture of the tag, so that's on me. Typically, I do a photo of the tag, and that will show what size it is. So I responded extra large, and that was over a week ago. Then they came back just recently and said, are there any tears or spot or rips or marks on the shirt? Thank you. And again, I responded, no. Did that get me? Now, I would assume they don't want any holes, tears, rips, holes, stains, marks, or whatever. But I would assume that's the answer they want to hear, and it's the truth. I'm not lying. But did I get the sale from that? No. Let's see here. There's an offer here for that. That worked out. Let's see here. If there's any other. Now, to give you an update, I talked in one of my latest videos about how I had a return go horribly wrong with eBay. and this customer did everything wrong, and I did everything right, and they shouldn't have been able to return the item, and they were actually not allowed to return the item, but they still did. They opened up a case with their financial institution, and they ended up getting a full refund. I tried disputing it. eBay would not allow me to dispute it, and I was able to get on Facebook finally, and I've contacted eBay for business, and I'm waiting on their response, so wish me luck on that. Here's another question. Can I see the console's whole bottom? So this is for a Sony PlayStation 3, slim model. I had photos of every angle except for the bottom. I actually had a picture of the bottom, but close up to the serial number and the model number, but I didn't have the entire bottom. Now, why someone would need to see that, I don't know. But I went ahead and took a photo. It looks clean. It looks perfect. It's in great condition. Did they buy it because of that photo? No, they didn't. Let's see. Let's do one more so this video doesn't go on too long. This was an interesting one. This person offered me $30 on this item, and it was originally priced at $40, and I didn't respond right away. Forgot to respond, and they ended up buying it for full price. Now they told me where they live. I don't know what that would have anything to do with me offering them a lower price. I always like the response or the condition of, they'll say, will you take this much? I'll pay right away. And I'm like, and the response is, you're required to pay right away regardless of the prices. eBay requires you to pay right away. So telling me you're going to pay right away doesn't give me much, it doesn't encourage me more to give you a lower price because you're saying you're going to pay right away. Just because you pay full price doesn't give you a reason to pay later. You're required to pay right away. So anyways, that was an offer that went through, or didn't go through because I didn't answer. And it's also a reason why you shouldn't accept offers. I believe in that as well. Let's see here. There are some legitimate questions. And some so this one, they sent me, I'm willing to purchase the SIM cartridge. Some of the expired leak inside package. Can you assure this will work? Please advise. Well, if I'm selling something as new, eBay automatically requires you to ensure that it's going to work. Matter of fact, even if it's listed as used condition, the expectation is that it's going to work unless you list it under the condition of used. Parts only does not work. There is a category for that. So the only time an item can be sold on eBay and it doesn't work and you're not required to assure that it's going to work is if it's listed under that condition of does not work, parts only. Because this was listed as new, and even if it was listed in used condition, eBay assures that it has to work, or I have to take action to either refund the person, allow them to return it, or get another one. So, another stupid question. So, there you have it. This is why I don't respond to eBay messages, because most of them are a waste of time. They do not produce sales. Matter of fact, when you don't answer, I've proven, when you don't answer, you get the sale out of it much more quicker than if you answer a question that is a reasonable question and you give them the answer that you think they want. You're going to get a sale more likely not answering the question than if you did. So this is why I'm going to probably stop answering any questions on items. Thanks for watching.